Hello Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading for August 2023. This is for Pisces Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional occultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Pisces, I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, Pisces, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, Pisces, this is a big month, okay? It's a big month, but it's a slow month. And the reason why, well, the first thing is very interesting. It's we have two full moons. Okay, so we're kicking off August with a full moon in Aquarius. All right, I did a longer one, like a full moon in Aquarius, for every sign video, so that members have access to it right now, but I'll put it up this weekend so you can get a little bit a lot of bit more insight into what you can expect. I do a spread for every sign. The one in we have one in your sign. We have a full moon in your sign at the end of the month, so this is a big month for you. Okay, it's a really big month for you. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of focus on Mars, okay? There's a lot of great aspects. Now, what makes this month very unique from what's been happening in June and July is that it's a lot slower. We have a lot of planets retrograde. Mercury is going retrograde on August 23rd. Uranus is going retrograde just a few days after that. So essentially, like, the entire solar system is basically retrograde. All these planets are napping during this month. It would only exclude Mars and Jupiter, but Jupiter is going retrograde in September. So anyway, it's slower. Things are going to move a little bit slower, but it comes as a welcome, okay? It's a welcome slowness, all right? Compared to what's been happening in June and July, which was like really there are so many major aspects happening. Sorry about that. That volume's supposed to be muted. So keep that in mind. Use this moment again with all these retrogrades. I always say it can be a window to the past, all right, to give you an idea, to reassess, to reevaluate, reconsider things moving forward, what you want moving forward. Now, like I said, Mars is very active. Mars is going to have these wonderful trines this month. We have about 15 aspects, okay? When I say this is a slower month, it's good, but with all these aspects, these are great aspects. We have one that I want you to look out for, we'll talk about later, but think about July and June. We had like 30 to 40 aspects like those months. It was crazy. And so when I say it's a slower month, it's a slower month. And again, it's like breath of, you finally get to catch your breath. So it is a great month in that way. Jupiter and Saturn are, like I said, they're still buddy. They're still super active. Mars is trining a lot. You are going to have a lot of activity with Mars. Remember, Mars is in Virgo. Okay, so that is your 7th house. Partnerships, relationships. And so Virgo being a very detail oriented sign, very just like analytical, it's almost like you're going to be very like Scooby-Dooing it, all right, when it comes to partnerships, relationships, Mulder and Scully, Sherlock Holmes, like you're really going to be analyzing like this part of your life, okay, and making sure that everything is just kind of perfect when it comes to like partnerships and relationships. It is a month of freedom and transformation and progress and just feeling free. A lot of breakthroughs this month you'll have, Pisces. All right, so that said, is there anything? Oh, one other thing is when Mercury goes retrograde, it will overlap Venus retrograde, and the only reason I bring them up is because they're inner planets, so we will feel them a little bit more. So you really will be doing a lot of evaluating, reassessing toward the end of the month. Okay, all right, that's it's going to be a big thing, especially approaching the full moon in Pisces, where full moons are all about closure. Okay, that's a blue moon, by the way. It's all about closure. It's all about coming to a conclusion with some things, and even the first full moon in Aquarius, that's actually a super moon. And I want you to listen. I want you to actually go outside and look at it. It's always I always feel like it's really compelling to just look at the moon. Just look at the moon. It'll be beautiful, and it's a good time to like not really set intentions, but like have clarity. I do it all the time, even here in Brooklyn. Like you can actually see the supermoon. So with supermoons, I go out and I have those like moments, and so I would advise that. I think I would encourage it. It'd be really nice for you. So with that said, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you for August 2023. This is again for Pisces Sun and Rising. And if you want to read for your Venus, your Moon, all those other placements, if you know your birth chart, I would actually recommend it with Venus at play. We do have a new Moon in Leo mid-month too. New beginnings. I mean, that's huge, huge. Some of y'all may be starting new jobs. All right, that may be a thing. But it is also with the moon, with the fact that we have two full moons and like this really auspicious new moon. You may want to read for your moon sign. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started, Pisces. See what's going on for you for the month of August 2023. So, Pisces, like I said earlier, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. It really does bring the best overview, in my opinion. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Pisces, my merchandise store is finally open. I know I said it in the last reading, like I wasn't sure if it was going to be open. I didn't know if we were going to meet our deadline, but it is fully open, and all the designs are based on your comments, like the things that a lot of y'all were saying that there were certain things that you wanted to see. And so I think, so take a look. It's right under the video. It only shows like a couple things, but there's a lot in there, and there's stuff specifically for Pisces. So I really encourage that, and I think that you will like it. So Pisces, this is a month. Okay, this is a month. Wow, you're good. I mean, you got the Ten of Pentacles. You are starting this new chapter in your life, but you're ending one where you feel really good about, okay? There could be a lot of family matters that could come up around this time. You see the three generations at play here, a family. By the way, the Hermit, okay, he's made it. You see the young couple, you see the wisdom child. I mean, they turn up in a lot of different cards, right? But this is a cycle here. You can see the child with a hand on the dog. You can see the Hermit with his hand on the dog as well. I mean, this is like again, a lot of family energy, like the three generations at play. The big thing that's coming through for me is that there is a sense of like prosperity that you have come through. There's something that probably worked out for you in a really great way. If you haven't felt it yet, it really depends on when you watch this reading as well, because this card came up in your past. Now, 10, and also money related, okay? Remember, you had Jupiter in sign all last year, so you could have made a lot more money than you had, compared to like 2020, right? Like it's good, and we're still moving in that direction. It's raining pentacles at this point in the form of the Tree of Life. Okay, and so money and wealth, but also if that's not a matter for you, if you are literally the king of like Norway watching this video where you're just like money, like that's not even a thing for me. Pentacles are physical realities. So think about in your world, it could be a relationship. It could, again, be family matters. It could be something personal to you, like a passion project. Okay, so I want you to think about that, okay? Because it's really interesting, because it's brought us to the Nine of Wands in the heart of your spread. So remember, this is a monthly reading, not a weekly reading. This is a monthly. And this is all about resilience. This is, I always say it, this card, remember like 5th grade math class where, the math teacher had the poster of the cat hanging from the tree? Well, this is that poster. It's that don't give up, hang in there card, because 9 obviously comes right before 10. So this is having that resilience for all your passions, okay? So there could have been something that like you're moving into this really great place, and now things are just getting a little bit like you're like more driven, okay? You can see that he's standing in front of the wands. You see him beat up. He's got gauze on his head, this little soldier boy. But he's not giving up. He's protecting his wands. He won't let anyone take anything away from him, okay? So that resilience energy is really strong here. I really love that for you, all right? And wands are your passions, okay? Your ideas, creativity. It's also very work related, okay? If you are here for work, it could be like a big thing for y'all. It's very interesting. Your spread's very interesting. You always have these interesting spreads because you have the Page of Wands in your challenge area. So the biggest message coming through is to I don't want you to feel uninspired right now. Some of y'all could be so resilient, but you're almost like there could be like a breaking point. You've got this, okay, Pisces. You've got this. When it comes to your passions, the things that you've invested in, you've got this. Page of Wands in your challenge area, it's almost like this disconnect. It's also saying that some of y'all may not know what to do at this point with certain things that you've started or where you are in terms of like where your path to enlightenment. Just the main thing is just don't lose inspiration, okay? You've got this. You're really good. Things are happening for you. The other thing is there could have been like a flip. There could have been something where something that you wanted may have like gone sideways. Something that you started could have gone sideways, or you feel like it might go sideways and it's going this whole other direction. Again, just be flexible, be able to like maneuver with it. This month we have so many aspects that are all about breakthroughs and all about like personal freedom. So keep that resilience. You've got this, okay? Main thing is don't lose inspiration. Do not lose inspiration. Now, you got the Death card in your crown. You got the King of Cups in the root of your spread. Okay, so you're looking for this change. It's clear as day here, all right? Clear as day. Death card is actually ruled by Scorpio, all right? So that's really interesting because when you think about what's happening here, Scorpio, your BFF, right? The fellow water sign. This card is all about transformation. Now, if you think about the nodal changes that happened, like the North Node and the South Node, the South Node, for you, it was your 8th house, okay? Scorpio is the native ruler of the 8th house. So when I say transformation, it's really like releasing things at this point, all right? Releasing things to move into this new part of your life. And again, some Pisces may have not expected. Again, I'm just getting this energy of like this pivot, something new's happening this month that you didn't expect, okay? But it's all like, it's all for the better, okay? Keep that in mind. It's all for the better. Should that happen, okay? Not every Pisces obviously is different, right? Comes down to your birth chart. But with just looking at your spread here and the energies that I'm picking up, there could be some sort of pivot. There could be something where you do have this moment of clarity. A lot of y'all want to have this transformation. A lot of y'all didn't see something new coming through, but it's like good for you, okay? So embrace it. This is like, you can see it's a very auspicious card. You see the sun coming out on the horizon, but just be able to embrace embrace the change. All right, this is death is just a point in time here. You can see the king with its crown knocked off. You see the bishop. You even see the wisdom child here too with the other. It's saying that this happens for everyone. Transformation happens for everyone, but if you don't accept it, like the king, you're gonna have your crown knocked off, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But a lot of y'all are thinking about this, right? Transforming your life. Especially this month with all these retrogrades, you're really going to be going deep and thinking about these transformations. Now, you did get the King of Cups, which I love, all right? I love the fact you got the King of Cups, which is very interesting, too. That's why I'm bringing up all this Scorpio energy, because the King of Cups is Scorpio, all right? So keep that in mind. Fixed, kings are fixed, cups are, water. So Scorpio is a fixed water sign. This is just having that emotional stability, but like intense emotional stability, and intense emotions toward the things that you're doing. A lot of creative energy with this card as well. And that's so you even see all the fish right here, which represents like creativity, imagination, but it is you, like it's your symbol, but it's because y'all are so imaginative. But it really is, at the end of the day, they really also it's almost like you're becoming more intuitive. Like it's really interesting because you are already very intuitive. You are the most psychic sign out of all the zodiac signs. But this is you just really feeling it this month, okay? Really tapping within to the point where there's no borders. There's no guards up. It's like you have all this love to give, but also a lot of this self-love as well. All right, keep that in mind. But it's also like really tapping into your intuition as you move forward this month. Now, speaking of which, you got the Hermit. Again, the Hermit, this is all about soul searching, all right? It's all about soul searching. It's all about awareness. You know, when you're tapped into your intuition, you're a lot more aware of what's happening around you, what's happening in your life. And so I actually love that you got the Hermit in your future, because a Hermit is thinking about his future. In order to think about your future, you have to go within. That's where the light is. Even though he has a lantern in his hand, the light's inside him, the light's inside you, Pisces. All right, so really trusting your intuition at this point. Now, again, the Hermit is Virgo, okay? Remember what I said, Mars and Mercury in Virgo right now. So could it be a lot of attention in you reevaluating like relationships? That may be a thing that's you're going to be doing this month, okay? And partnerships, especially because Mars is in Virgo. And when I say partnerships and relationships, again, it can be career, it can be business, it can be, you know, anything work related, it can be love, it can be matters at home, but it could just think of partnerships in all forms of the word. Like it, you know, if you are, for instance, I don't know, planning this big spiritual journey trip to, you know, Southeast Asia, you may work with like a travel agent. That's a partnership. If you're looking to move, you'd be working with like a real estate agent. That's a partnership. So ask yourself, you know, what resonates with you when it comes to partnerships. But at the end of the day, it really is just you going within, all right? Going within to have all those answers that you're seeking this month, all right, Pisces? So let's get to your stuff. You're gonna be fine. Pisces, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from you. And if you are a subscriber, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. You know I love you. You know I love you. I come on. Team Pisces, right? I'm not a Pisces. This is for someone very dear to my heart. But thank you so much. Like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I am truly grateful, and I do appreciate it. Now, you're good. You're good, Pisces. When I say you're good, you're good. I cannot even. I mean, okay, let's do this. You're good. You got the Magician. You want this new thing. The biggest message of all, you see the Magician, you know, we're kicking off, you know, like the Fool's journey, the hero's journey, your journey. There's this newness, and he has the power to manifest whatever he wants. You know, he's got the infinity symbol over his head. He's got, you know, hand to the sky, hand to the ground, as above, so below, as within, so without. You see all the tools of tarot at his disposal. He's got the cups, right? He's got the pentacles, he's got the swords, he's got the wands. This is a card of action. This is a card of action, okay? So taking action, taking major action right now, using that power, all right? Don't let it go unused. Really, really ask yourself, where do you want to put all that energy, all right? Is it money? Is it love? Is it career, relationships? Is it confidence? I mean, ask yourself, where do you want to direct that energy? And again, don't be uninspired, all right? Don't be uninspired. You have so much power. Use it, because, boom, you got the sun in your external factors area. When I say you're good, you're good. The sun is the most powerful symbol in tarot. It is the most powerful thing in the world. As we know, you, Pisces, me, the billions of people on this planet, we're all alive because of the sun. That's how powerful it is. Our solar system exists because that's how powerful the sun is. In fact, if you want to, you know, if you want to go there, if you want to go really meta, you know that there's billions and billions and billions of galaxies out there in the world, right? They're all made of like star systems, star clusters, especially like binary star systems. But we have a sun. We are an anomaly. This is how special the sun is, okay? This is in your external factors area, fueling this month of abundance, of opportunity, of vitality, of growth, of everything that the sun stands for, really putting that spotlight on you. I think this is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely amazing. You even see the wisdom child here too. All right. Remember, I said this is a month of like feeling free from a lot of moments that were challenging before. And we'll talk about that when I break down the weeklies. Okay, when I break it down week by week. Did I say that earlier? After I do your spread, it's been a long. Yeah, I pull more cards. Okay, so you're good. You're absolutely good. You're fully protected. You're fully protected. A lot of victory in this card. You see the red banner, right? Like you're absolutely good. You also got the Seven of Pentacles. Hello. You've definitely are at a point where you could be at kind of like a crossroads. Some Pisces may feel that. Some Pisces may feel that you've worked really hard at this point. You want to go to the next level. You do want this transformation in your life. You want to get to a place where you're just emotionally stable. You don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about that. Trust. Remember, it's all about your intuition at this point. It's your intuition that's going to help the most, all right? Going within, all right? And staying resilient and not giving up, not feeling uninspired, all right? This is really, and when I say like crossroads, like it really could just be like a lot of y'all could be asking yourself right now, is it time to take this relationship to the next level? Is it time to take my career to the next level? Is it time to ask for a promotion? Is it time for do you know what I mean? Like really thinking about that, this month, okay? That may be a big thing, but you also got the Queen of Cups in your final outcome, all right? So there you go. There you go. I mean, not only did you get the King of Cups, you got the pair, you got the Queen of Cups, all right? The Queen of Cups. And the difference between the two is the King of Cups, all the kings, their powers, their energies are more external. The Queen of Cups, she is equally loving, but she is like the Princess Diana of tarot, okay? Like, she, like, whether it's the emperor, whether it's a farmer, she knows the name of everybody in her kingdom. That's how loving she is, okay? Again, this is someone who, there are a lot of big maternal side to this, but the biggest thing of all is just being that emotional stability that you're looking for. You've got it. Look, her feet in the water. Water representing emotion, okay? I mean, that's really, hey, that's fueling like all this emotional intelligence, you being in touch with your emotions. You're going to be fine. Also, very intuitive energy here. Very intuitive energy. Like you are really going to be in the zone. I'm not even joking. You'll be in the zone. You can even see her like look her gazing at the shadow. It's almost like she's like looking into a crystal ball. Look at her gaze. It's like unbreakable. You're good, Pisces. You're absolutely good. Just hang in there. There could be a moment where you feel like you may feel a little uninspired or something you feel like could go sideways. And if it does, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. But ultimately, take action, okay? Take action when you need to, and you will know when you need to. You have the Magician. You have the Death card. You have the Sun. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. And then you have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So let's see what's going on for you. As I promised, I break it down week by week. The first week of August, we have that full moon in Aquarius. Okay, Pisces, we have that full moon in Aquarius. That is going to be in your 12th house. You are the native ruler of the 12th house. I feel like this is going to be a really good one for you. Okay, that's your subconscious. It's facing fears. But the same day, Mars is trining Jupiter. Again, this is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love that for you. This is one of the best. This is going to be great. Just let's leave it at that. And of course, in my weekly readings, I'm going to go more in depth. But on the 6th, the sun is squaring Jupiter. This is just you. Remember I said it's like catching your breath and having these breakthroughs. Like this is one of those days where you may just have a lot of fun. Okay, now let's see what's going on for you for the first week of August. You're gonna be fine. You got the Six of Cups or Pentacles. You're gonna be absolutely fine. This card is all about gratitude. Okay, it's all about gratitude. It's all about knowing the balance between giving and receiving. If there are some Pisces out there who need like assistance or support, you're getting it, especially financially, because it is the money, you know, it's the Pentacles. Okay, but it's money and wealth. But I want you to think of wealth in all forms of the word, like wealth as in like you could get a lot of knowledge, and that is like that wealth that you receive as well if you're looking for it. Okay, a lot of Pisces, it could be you too. It could be you spreading your wealth. All right, so it's a beautiful card. Six is the heart of the tree of life. Okay, it's beauty in all things. It's harmony. I love the Six of Pentacles. Now, the second week of August, we have Venus square Uranus, which is again, really big thing. That this is gonna be like more for you. It could be a big breakthrough. Having these like just awareness and clarity when it comes to like love, relationships, even work matters, maybe even colleagues is a thing that could happen. But the same day, Mercury is trining Jupiter. I mean, hello. This is really interesting because Jupiter is in your third house right now of communication and writing, and trining Jupiter. It's just you could sign a contract. Okay, you could sign a contract. You could get good news, especially around, you know, relationships or partnerships or work partnerships, work relationships. Just around this time, because the Sun is conjuncting Venus around this on the 13th. We have a huge Kazemi. That's a lot of clarity in terms of things that bring you pleasure. Okay, so remember, Mercury is the ruling planet of Gemini, which is, you know, the ruler of the native ruler of the third house, and Jupiter is in your third house. So, but then also when you have to think of, when you think about Mercury being in your seventh house with Mars, partnerships and relationships. So, anyway, that could be a big thing for some of y'all in partnerships, relationships. But for some of y'all, it could just be your spiritual journey. It's your soul journey. It's you. It's all you. This is all you. So let's see what's going on for you, Pisces, for the second week of August. Oh my goodness. You got the Two of Cups. You're good. You're good. You know, love transcends time and space itself. This is, you know, gosh. You're good. You're absolutely good. There's really nothing else to say. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. That is Aristotle, 4th century. Listen, BC. This is you can see the caduceus in the middle here. Okay, very old alchemical symbol, a medical symbol for healing, right? But it's also, if you're into yoga, you know it is that driving life force, right? The two serpents around the rod from the base of your spine going up to your, you know, all through your chakras, all 7 chakras, to divine awareness, to divinity, right? But it's, again, partnerships and relationships, as I've been telling you, with Mars and Virgo, that it's going to be a big thing for y'all. And this is a card of partnerships. Now, I want you to know, if you're not here for love, this can be work. If you're not here for work, it could be a friend. This is platonic as well, platonic love. All right. If you're not here for friends, self-love. All right. Self-love. You're absolutely good. You're absolutely good. Remember, second week of August, Venus is just very active. Now, the third week of August, the Sun squares Uranus on the 15th. We're going to talk about this more in the weekly, but this is the most challenging aspect of the month. It is just something that just, you know, you may feel it a few days before, a few days after. You could have some surprises, like unexpected surprises around this time. I don't think it's going to be as, you know, it's going to affect the fixed signs the most, just to let you know. But oh gosh, I just dropped all my cards. But while I pick up my cards, I will tell you that the day after we have a new moon in Leo. I don't know if you heard me. So the day after we have a new moon in Leo, which is very interesting because we have this like kind of challenging aspect, but the day after we have this gorgeous, beautiful new moon in Leo with the same day Mars trining Uranus. I mean, hello, it's like I've been saying to other times, it's like that cartoon where, you know, someone does a double like, what just happened? So it's almost like things may go like sideways or a little sour, but then at the last minute it's like whoop. It's kind of cool. I love it. So new moon in Leo. This is really big. Okay, it's in your sixth house. Work. It's everyday activities. It's routines. There just really could be something new. Health. Okay, sixth house rules health. Even pets. Some of y'all could be getting pets around this time. But I really love the fact that that Mars is trining Uranus on this day. And again, we'll talk more about this in my weekly reading. So what can we expect for you, Pisces, for the third week of August? You're good. Oh my gosh. Don't doubt yourself this month and do not feel uninspired. You just got the Strength card, which is ruled by Leo. During the week of the new moon in Leo, you're good. This is inner courage, just strength. I mean, like, the other thing here, you got the only two cards where they have the sign of infinity over their heads, infinite possibilities with the actions that you take. You're absolutely good. Like, your readings have been so mind-blowing, but you're good. You're good, Pisces. Now, the last week of August is a lot happening. It's a loaded week. We have Venus squaring Jupiter. I'll talk about that more, but that's a great day. That's a great day. I love it. I love it. Your belief system is you're just gonna be like in the zone. We have Mars opposing Neptune, which actually isn't a bad thing. We'll talk about that more. Sun, we officially enter Virgo season on the 23rd, the same day Mercury does go retrograde. So keep that in mind. Again, we'll talk about that when it comes to weeklies. Mars trining Pluto on the 24th, huge, major, massive. Like your sense of like just empowerment. Okay, just think that for the time being, this is all about empowerment, personal empowerment, power, feeling powerful. It's an amazing day. 27th, Mars is moving into Libra, Uranus goes retrograde, and then we come to your full moon, okay, and Pisces. Now, we'll talk about this later. Neptune is opposing Mercury and Mars. Neptune is in your sign. It may be a little bit of a confusing day. There's also an opposition with the sun, but even still, it just may be a confusing day. But let's see what's going on for you, Pisces, for the last week of August. Oh my gosh. You're going to be 1000% fine. Some of y'all are starting something new around that new moon in Leo, and it's going to be very successful. You just got the 6 of Wands, which its attribution is Jupiter in Leo. I hope you know that. This is a card of victory, success. Like, you're good. Pisces, you're good. You have another amazing reading. I don't even know what to say. Like, you are good. Like, just stay resilient. Like, everything that you're working hard toward, you're going to feel that sense of relief. Also, in some cases, release. There's going to be a lot of breakthroughs this month, like I said. There's going to be a lot of feeling of freedom, feeling free from all the like challenges that you've been going through. There's going to be a lot of transformation this month with what's happening astrologically, and you actually have it in your spread as well. You're going to do some soul searching which is like, I'm feeling that you're doing it already, or you will be for you're moving into August doing that. You have the Sun, you have the Magician, you have the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Strength card, you have the card of victory and success, the 6 of Wands. Pisces, you're good. This is one of your best monthly readings. Like, I'm not gonna this is one of your best monthly readings. Okay, just don't lose any inspiration. Don't feel like uninspired. Don't, if you feel like your imagination is a little off, just go within. Go within. You'll be fine. I did a video on crystals. Get crystals. Get crystals. Okay, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. They have so much energy. The frequency. This is 32,000 like kilohertz of energy. The frequency of this, the quartz crystal. I mean, like, you'll be good. Anyway, Pisces, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, and if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I will see you next week. All right, bye bye, Pisces.